Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a quick fix if you guys are in this situation. If you guys have this situation where your car is in park, yet when you turn the car on or to the on position, the the dash reads that it's in another position, reverse, whatever that position is. I'm going to tell you what causes it and how you guys could potentially get yourself out of this situation. Basically, the reason why that happens is the shifter itself is connected in most cases. I don't know, like the newer cars where everything is electronic, but and this is not just particular to a specific type of car, but it's pretty much virtually every car that's not a hybrid or an electric vehicle. All right, it's manually. 99% of cars are manually, the shifter is actually manually connected by a cable to a selector on the transmission. It's manual. Every time you shift from park to neutral to drive to reverse, it actually either pushes that cable up or pushes that cable down so that the transmission is manually connected. It's manually positioned by the shifter in whatever it is that you are shift position that you're shifting to. However, in many cases, what happens is a lot of these shifters are connected to the cable by a grommet. And if you guys don't know what a grommet is essentially a plastic bushing, a plastic so normally with these shifters there's how would I explain it? If you guys look in the picture, I'm gonna put a picture up with this video, but the grommet is actually connected to essentially a small round ball like connector to the shifter, and that actually locks the cable into place. The grommet actually locks the cable into place. All right, over time, most of the time over time, what happens is that plastic part becomes brittle, it breaks, and for whatever reason it breaks. And a lot of times the manufacturers produce that mechanism that way because it breaks over time, and you bring it to the dealership, and it costs around $700-800 to actually fix this problem if you actually bring it to the dealership. And that's a fact, and that doesn't include them diagnosing the problem. But I'm gonna give you guys a quick fix. If you guys, well, it's not exactly a quick fix because you're gonna have to do a little bit of work. It's not exactly a quick fix. All right, now I'm not talking about a specific car in mind, so keep in mind that if you guys do have this problem where the shifter and the position of whatever the state the car is in, reverse, drive, neutral, whatever, is different from what's on the shifter, just know that 99% of the time that's actually caused by the cable disconnecting from the shifter. So depending on what vehicles you have, if you guys probably want to look it up, the grommet itself, it's either on the shifter itself. And if it's on the shifter itself, you guys could actually use some kind of a prying tool, maybe a screwdriver to pry, to take the plastic pieces off so that you could actually get to under the shifter. And a lot of times that cable is right there for you to to maneuver. All right, you could actually maneuver it by hand. You guys might be able to put it back on the shifter. It might be a bit loose because most of the time the grommet is broken. If the grommet is not broken, you could actually pop it in. All right. However, in some cases, I know Fords actually have that cable under the hood. It's not very hard to get to, but you would have to take maybe the intake off to get to it. It really depends on the vehicle. All right. So basically, I'm just giving you an outline of what you could be looking for in this situation, so that you could probably, if it's under the shifter itself, you can probably if you have a prying tool, you could probably get to it pretty easily. If you guys look it up, you could probably get to it pretty easily. You could probably maneuver to drive or reverse or whatever, or pop it on to back on the shifter if you guys need to. And by the way, a lot of times the fix for this, if you guys, like I said before, if you guys go to the dealership for a fix, a lot of times it's it's pretty expensive for an easy fix like this. They'll charge anywhere from, I know Ford charges about $800 to put that to replace the grommet. It's the grommet that actually breaks. I know Ford charges that much just to put a brand new grommet in and just to pop it into place. And it is a pop-in. It's a popping into place. They could actually use a screw for it, but they don't use a screw for it, because using a screw for it, it's probably never going to break down. But they use a plastic grommet for it, and that does break down. But if you guys go to AutoZone or Advance Auto, any of those places, they do sell grommets. Now, I can't guarantee you that the grommet will fit you know, the mechanism that you have for your cars, but they do sell grommets for like $7. Now, if you guys want to save yourself some money, you guys could probably go to like the dealership and buy that grommet itself. I don't know how much they cost. They can't be any more than $20 for the grommet itself, and it'll save you about $900 if you do it yourself. All right, so and plus the amount of time that you'll be wasting with the car in the dealership and taking your car to the dealership, etc., and the money you'll be wasting for them to diagnose this particular situation. But keep in mind that if you're in this situation, it's not it's you know, 99% of the time it's got nothing to do with any kind of electronics in the car. It's actually a mechanical thing that you could fix yourself if you have just a little bit of like DIY ability to replace things. But anyway, if you guys are stuck in this situation, you know, look up cable, you know, look up the grommet and the cable dislocated from your shifter, and it'll tell you like where that grommet is, and hopefully you'll get to it very easily. You can get to it very easily and either replace the part or shift it by hand manually, and you'll be able to get to wherever you need to for the you know, for the permanent fix of this problem. Anyway, hope this has helped you guys out. If you guys have any of your own personal experience of this, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Hope that this has helped you guys out and you guys can get out of whatever situation that you guys are currently in. All right, guys, take care.